So we're going to do some karate, but I also want to integrate some other things with it so that we get into this habit of being fluid and being able to change. And that's the purpose of the first technique that we're going to do. He's going to come in with a low punch. It doesn't have to be super low as long as it's somewhere around here. And it could also be a grab, right? So we're just going to work with a basic punch, and I'm going to come here and I'm just going to, boom, right here. I'm going to make a smooth movement to the punch. And that's it. All I want to practice is getting this block off and then coming around here with a strike and then stopping there. What am I doing with this hand? Okay. On the other side. Here. I'm still using it as a defense. So here, 1, 2, 3. See that? Here. 2, 3. It's still here to cover, no matter what. So here, boom, here, boom. Now what if he comes in with that other punch? He's coming in with the other punch, right? This is a natural defense again. See that? Punch, boom, boom.
Oh, you want to do pull back, right?
See that? So if I'm coming up for the punch, and he doesn't stir that second punch, right, boom, right in the face. If I'm coming up for the punch and he does stir that second punch here, now, so 1, 2, he punches, now I've still got this, and if he blocks this one, boom, go ahead, block this one, boom, boom, boom. Something is gonna work if you continue to be fluid and to change the direction based on what he does, okay? But we're not gonna get into all that, just the simple 1, 2, boom, here. Boom, here. It's pretty fast. What happens after that? Well, you're either gonna get a good hit on him and he's gonna stagger, or you're gonna stun him for just a second, even if it's a terrible punch. And all you do is just kind of smack his face with your soft, weak fist. Okay, you're gonna get a little bit of a second to do something. Anything to the face, right? A dodgeball to the face is gonna make your eyes water and make you blurry for a second. So anything to the face, boom, and then do whatever you need to do from there based on how he reacts to it. So let's try that. Okay, so now we're gonna do something a little more Aikido, and he's gonna come in with a punch here, and I'm gonna move in. Now we can do this pretty fast. We're not gonna do it fast, come on this side. So I'm here, right? He's moving into me. So I have to plant and extend so that if I don't, so what's gonna happen? He's moving into me and I come here and I'm not planted, and he's moving into me and I'm moving into him, and what's he gonna do? Right? Bigger guy wins. Okay? So in order to get the suenaka-ha off, I gotta go here and I gotta move in with my body weight. And I gotta do that pretty fast, so it comes in. Wait, with your wrong technique, sorry. So here, I gotta get around that. Come on, that side again. Right here. Now he's all balanced and I'm planted, and all I gotta do is. So slowly, this is gonna take some practice. See that? So here. So now we add the other hand. Same thing. 2. Side. Okay, so the whole time that side again. I'm moving in. Right? I'm not ever trying to push him with my arms. It's always about using my body. Okay? This is 2. 5, 2. Not an arm movement. It's not. Suenaka is not this. Well, you see some guys do this. Right? This works if you go elbow first and then boom. But you still want to use your body with suenaka. So make sure you have your body, not just your. Okay, try. So we're going to do a couple of techniques from middle block. So middle block is this movement here, and the first one we're going to do is strike. So he punches, 2, boom, that's it. Other side, boom, here. There are 2 ways to do this setup for the punch. You got here, boom, and here, boom. The other way is here. So what's the difference? The first one, the hands come up. The second one, this hand comes back. So the other side. First one. First one again. Second one. Second one. Okay? So we're doing the first one, the hand comes up by the face, and then we're just going to back fist. That's it. 1, 2, boom. There's more to this than just the back fist though, because here, I don't want to come up like this. You see where my elbow is? Elbow doesn't come up. Elbow stays down. Because what happens when the elbow comes up? It can come underneath me. When the elbow is here, what happens? Nothing. And I can actually change this up and do other things with it as well. Okay? So, 1, hand comes up to here, striking. Keeping this, and don't go over like this, but keeping the control here. 2, 3. That's it. From here you can do a lot of things, but just want to practice the strike, the block, strike. Okay. You have a bleeder. Okay. So now we're going to do something we don't normally do, and that is block to the inside. Right? 1, 2.
No, it's good. It's good. I was ready.
Okay.
I relaxed.
So slowly, we're going to go 1, trap this one, but leave this hand where it is and draw it back in. Okay? So 1, 2. See that? I'm going to go fast on the entry and not do the Nikyo. So here. Okay.
You prepped. You were
So you got to go and get that bend real quick, and then draw this back in for the Nikyo. Now, what happens if he starts swinging with that other hand? Okay, I'm going to do this very slowly because it sucks if I put it on him too hard. Right? See that? Or I can just jump to the side. I can be really mean and just, if I punch through, how does that feel?
not good.
Okay, if I punch through him, that's going to hurt as well. So this punch comes in. We're going to here, if he's throwing with the other hand, we can drop down. We can attack with this hand and strike here. Okay, this is, go slow. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do this side again. 1, see this? Here, drawing it back. Okay, that's where the Nikyo happens. Got it?
Can you do the other side again? I just want to see the hand position.
1,
Okay.
so it's just like the other one where we're coming in here, right? Like the torite block. So now we got to get this over. Do it at the same time. And if you mess up the grip like I just did,
Still hurts.
it still hurts.
Problem is, I'm actually trying to pull back while he's doing it, and when you're doing that, it actually uncoils. Because think about it, the hands go in this direction. I'm trying to uncoil, and the fact is that unloosing the tension
he's pulling back against
the Nikyo, and it hurts worse.
So you just gotta get a hold of that.
It hurts.
As he pulls back.
It doesn't feel better anyway. I'm like, let me see what it pulls back. No, doesn't help.
Okay. This one's challenging, but we were able to get off some of the entries pretty fast earlier and the last time we did this, so I think it's a pretty workable technique, but try. We're going to do this middle block that we're fond of doing that creates a Nikyo. So the first movement, middle block. Second movement. That's it. First movement, middle block. Second movement. That's it. Now it is important, that's how fast you can do it, right? You want to know how fast that will work? That's how fast. It's important, I'm not going to do it to Sensei.
I saw the look of, uh-oh.
It's important to do the block. So we're not just coming and bringing a hand up. We're actually doing the middle block with the fist turned out just like this. This is what the middle block should look like. Don't go halfway. And it's important to do the tate tsuki, which means turning the fist over and going over the wrist like this. Okay? Here. 1, 2. Just like that. Don't shortchange any of that movement. Now, some people are like, well, I'll just let go, and I'm like, okay, and I'll just punch you in the face because that's what this setup is for. It works whether if he doesn't let go, it's going to hurt his wrist and his face. If he does let go, it's going to hurt his face worse because I'm going to get a full punch on him. Understand? Every situation we're in where someone grabs us, the best result is for him to let go. So whenever we're doing Aikido and people from other arts are like, well, if you do the grab defense, I'll just let go. Yes, thank you. But as your responsibility then is to recognize that people are going to let go and you have to follow up with something. So you can't just depend on, I'm just going to do Nikyo. And whatever happens, I'm going to do my Nikyo. You can't do that, right? If you go to do Nikyo and he pulls back, you gotta go move into something else. So that's why we're training to flow from one thing to the next, so that your body naturally transitions, because that's what a fight is. You're going to do something, and the person's going to do something you don't expect, and then you're going to have to do something different. And all of that happens in 2 seconds, and there's chaos around you. Right? You guys ever been in a fight like that? It's chaos. And then you finish it, and you're like, what just happened? Right? So you gotta have a natural flow from one thing to the next because of the chaos. So here, 1, 2. And notice how I'm also protected. So if he pulls his hand away, this is the position I end up in, right? And I'm already going to a place where I'm already in the mindset that I'm gonna punch him. So if he pulls away, it just becomes a boxing match like this because I've already determined that I'm gonna punch him anyway. Got it? 1, 2, and then let's create that nice bend in the wrist, stretches those tendons out, and when you do the punch at the end, that's the part that really puts the pressure. It's very easy to do. So now we're going to do a Jodan Uke, high block.
Do simple strike, right?
Yeah, let's do a simple strike because that's how we do deals. 1, 2, that's it. Okay, he comes in this side, 1, 2. And again, it's not 1, 2, right? It's here. 1. I say 1, 2 because we're teaching, so we separate things out. That's the performing. Here. Now, what happens if he tries to punch with that other hand?
I gotta turn around.
He has 2 options, right? Punch across, which makes things harder for me, and I can keep as long as I keep my extension, I can mitigate that situation, right? And he's going to try to cross his hands up, and if he gets too much into it, then he's really in trouble. But that's not going to happen. What's probably going to happen is he's going to try to turn around, and then I got the back side. If I can get his back, then that's it. And look where I'm stepping. I'm not doing this, right? I'm moving to the side here. Because then what else can I do from here? All kinds of stuff. Okay? Very simple. Okay. So he comes in with a punch. Here. I'm going to move in. Cut it in. I can also go straight in if I catch him soon enough. But I tend to think it's easier to pull off the 10 punch. Okay, so very slowly, 1, 2, I come in, bring this one down, cut. Okay, just a couple times.